I stopped using my waffle maker just for waffles, and now it's one of the most useful appliances in my kitchen. Today, I'll show you 5 surprising recipes you'll want to try. Let's start with the first recipe, and it's one I use all the time. Have you ever had leftover bread from the day before? It's still perfectly good to eat, but it often turns dry hard and just isn't as enjoyable as it was when it was fresh. Well, let me show you an easy fix. Simply place a slice of bread into your waffle maker and close the lid. There's no need to add butter or oil. Just let the heat do the work. After about a minute, open the waffle maker and take a look. The bread will have been gently pressed flat with a beautiful waffle pattern on both sides. Repeat the same process with another slice. In just 2 minutes, you've warmed 2 slices of bread without turning on the oven or using a frying pan. Now break one open. Listen to that crisp crunch. The outside is wonderfully crispy while the inside stays warm and surprisingly soft. It's a completely different texture from simply reheating bread in the microwave, which often leaves it with a chewy consistency. Have you ever used a waffle maker for anything besides waffles? Let me know in the comments. Next, something your waffle maker can do that most people never expect: mini pizzas. And the best part is you don't even need pizza dough. Just grab 2 slices of sandwich bread. Place your favorite fillings on one slice. Today, I'm using diced bell peppers, sliced sausage, and of course, plenty of cheese. Then carefully transfer it to the waffle maker. Close the lid and let the waffle maker do all the work. In just a few minutes, the bread becomes golden and crispy while the heat melts the cheese inside. Open the lid and look at the result. Instead of an ordinary sandwich, you now have 2 beautiful mini pizzas with crispy edges, a soft center, and perfectly melted cheese. Now break one in half. Watch the cheese stretch from one side to the other while the sausage and vegetables stay neatly inside every bite. It's quick fun to make and perfect for breakfast or those busy evenings when you want something delicious without spending much time in the kitchen. Your waffle maker doesn't just toast and crisp food, it can also steam. If you have frozen buns in the freezer, this is a quick and easy way to warm them without using a steamer. Simply place a frozen bun on the waffle plates. Before closing the lid, pour a small amount of water onto the bottom plate away from the electrical parts and just enough to create steam. Then gently lower the lid. Don't press it down tightly, just let it rest lightly on top of the bun. As the waffle maker heats up, the water begins to evaporate, filling the inside with hot steam. After a few minutes, carefully lift the lid. The bun is hot from the center with a soft, fluffy texture that tastes almost like it was freshly steamed. A light golden crust adds just a little crispness without drying out the bread. Who would have thought a waffle maker could do the job of both a toaster and a steamer? Right. If you usually have a little rice left after dinner, don't throw it away. With just a few simple ingredients, you can turn it into a crispy breakfast everyone will enjoy. Start by cracking 1 egg into a bowl. Add a pinch of salt and a little black pepper, then whisk everything together until well combined. Spoon the mixture onto the preheated waffle maker and spread it into an even layer. Close the lid gently and let it cook for a few minutes. Open the lid and you'll have a crispy rice waffle that's golden on the outside and tender in the middle. Cut it into pieces and listen to that crunch. It's simple filling and makes a wonderful breakfast or afternoon snack. Best of all, it's a delicious way to use leftover rice instead of letting it go to waste. For the last recipe, I have to give credit to one of my viewers. This was actually suggested in the comments, and after trying it myself, it quickly became one of my favorite healthy breakfasts. Start with about half a dragon fruit and mash it with a fork until it's nice and smooth. You can use mashed banana or almost any naturally sweet fruit you enjoy. Next, add about 2 tablespoons of rolled oats. Finally, crack 1 egg into the bowl. Mix everything until you have a thick, well-combined batter. That's all there is to it. No flour, no refined sugar, and no complicated ingredients. Pour the mixture into your preheated waffle maker and close the lid. After just a few minutes, open it up and look at the result. The waffle is beautifully pink on the outside while staying soft and moist inside. The fruit adds natural sweetness, the oats provide fiber to help keep you full, and the egg brings protein to make it a balanced meal. It's healthy, naturally delicious, and filling enough to keep you satisfied through a busy morning. Who would have thought that 3 simple ingredients could turn into something this good? I hope these 5 waffle maker recipes inspire you to use your waffle maker more often. And if you have another creative waffle maker recipe, leave it in the comments. I might feature it in my next video. If you enjoyed today's ideas, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves easy recipes. Which one would you try first? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.